Hi guys, welcome back to TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am doing the zodiac sign of Taurus for the month of June. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers are welcome. This is a love reading, relationship reading. So there has to be somebody on your heart or mind, heart and mind, heart or mind. And I'm going to do an energy check-in, and by the end of the energy check-in, you should know whether or not this is your reading. If it's not your reading, please check your other placements. Check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and maybe even cross-watch your person's zodiac sign. We're looking at the story. I'll clarify the story. By then, you should know if this is your energy or your person's energy. And then I'm going to look at your person on your heart and mind's thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions in the month of June. Then we're going to clarify those. And then we are going to get you messages from your person and advice from Spirit, and then a sacred soul timing card. If you'd like to book a personal private reading, please reach out. Everything you need to do so is in the description box below. If you're on a twin flame journey and you need help and tools and resources, please check out my Patreon at the 11/11/22 levels. That's where all the resources I've already created for twin flames is at, as well as a personal journey vlog that I've been doing coffee chat for years over there. Or if you're not on a twin flame journey, but you just want extra content, I also do one pick-a-pile reading weekly over in Patreon that is exclusive to Patreon. It's not recorded in public. Check that out. Also, if you'd like a free reading, a little mini free reading, then please consider making a monetary contribution to the channel through my PayPal, or look at my wish list on Amazon and make a donation off my wish list. If you do so, please send me an email, if it's monetary, with your email and one question or one topic, and you will get a free mini reading from me as a thank you, a deep thank you for your generosity. Also, the same applies if you send something from my Amazon wish list. Make sure you send a gift receipt with your contact email and one question or topic so I can show my gratitude by doing a mini reading for you. I use the pronouns he and she. It doesn't mean it has to be a man and a woman. I'm reading energy, so the man can absolutely be the feminine energy, and the feminine can absolutely be the masculine energy. It's up to you to place yourself where you belong in this reading, and please don't take offense to the pronouns. It's just what I use so that I can keep the story straight. Anything else I need to say? I think that wraps it up, guys. Thank you. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting to say. If you're new to my channel and you really, really like the way I channel or the way that I read, please considering joining our tribe by hitting that subscribe. If you hit the bell, you'll never miss another upload. If you hit the thumbs up, you'll help the algorithm to push the content out for other viewers. And thank you, thank you, thank you. If you feel inclined, you could drop us a comment saying that you're new and that you enjoyed the reading. For my returning readers, you guys are everything to me, and I think you know it because I say it every reading. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, for returning, if you're returning, for showing up if you haven't ever been here before, and we're going to get into your reading. All right, dear Mother, Father, God, please come into this space and bless it, make it holy ground. Surround us in the white light of love and protection. Cast my ego to the outside so I may be a clear channel for spirit messages. Cast my viewers' ego to the outside so they may be a clear receiver of spirit messages. We ask that only the highest and best energies come through for the evolution and healing of the people involved. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, for Taurus, I don't know if I said that yet. Been talking a lot. Don't remember if I mentioned it. This is for Taurus. You guys are my last zodiac for the month of June. I'm running behind because I had a death in the family and had to go to California for a week. So I'm kind of a week behind in filming. But today is the 5th and we're going to get these done, uploaded, and processed. For Taurus spirit, I'm going to do 2 more shuffles and a cut, and we're just going to trust the law of attraction to bring the story that my Taurus viewers need to hear, whether it is Taurus themselves or a cross watcher. It's for the viewer. All right. For Taurus, what is the story? This has been coming up a lot in the collective. What is the story? Look at the spiritual. This is Virgo energy. This is going within and asking the right questions. Drinking my coffee and my kombucha. I love this brand. I'm not affiliated, but if you haven't tried it, most kombucha is really hard to stomach, really nasty tasting. And this brand I find to be palatable. I mean, obviously it's not as good as pop or juice, but it definitely has all the right stuff going for it, and it tastes good enough to drink. All right, so somebody's stinking thinking. This is overthinking. This is, the what ifs. This is, man, somebody's really in their head. And they're feeling a bit confused, uncertain. Because maybe this was a sudden new beginning, or maybe, I'm hearing that song by Miley Cyrus. You came in like a wrecking ball. So I won't know for sure until I clarify, but what I'm seeing here is, this is a tower moment. Tower moments is sudden, unexpected. It's divine intervention. It's disruptive. It's sudden change. I just keep hearing sudden. And with the Ace of Cups, this could be, wow, I don't know what to do with this Ace of Cups. It came in so suddenly. And if this is somebody that's been in your energy for a while now, they've been stuck. They've been stuck. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to act. They didn't know what to say. They didn't know how to move forward. They just felt like there was a lot going on that was keeping them from taking some sort of action. And then, something shifts, and it shifts suddenly. It's like maybe they suddenly realize that they love you, or that they want a new beginning, or maybe they're worried about whether or not they can have this new beginning. It's going to be kind of up in the air until I clarify. But something here shifted suddenly when it comes to new love or self-love. Could be self-love. And then we've got this King of Swords. He is the Midas, or not the Midas King, I'm sorry. He is the King of My Way. That's what I wanted to say. The My Way King. He's smart. He's intelligent. He's got a plan usually. He could be a little cold and aloof, you know. He doesn't allow the Ace of Cups to affect his decision-making process. This is what I'm feeling actually now that I'm sitting with these two kings. This is what's changing. This is like change of guards, you know. Maybe what happens suddenly is this person who is an overanalyzer, or a very stoic, cool cucumber, suddenly gets a heart chakra activation and now is hot and passionate and, you know, melting. My heart is melting. My cool exterior resolve is melting. Because there's an ending wrapped up, or there's a new beginning wrapped up in some sort of an ending. And I think what's ending is this person's demeanor, how they normally show up in a relationship. And if this, so it could be somebody new, or it could be somebody from your past. Returning, because the world is, you know, a cycle completed and starting a new one. So it doesn't matter whether it's somebody from your past or somebody new. And I don't know if this is your energy. It's definitely masculine energy. It's the masculine perspective that we're looking at here, because there's no feminine energy on the board yet. So we're looking at the masculine's mindset, and where there was overthinking and confusion and a loss of footing, where they couldn't see, where they were blindsided because of their analytical mind. See, they've got one foot in the water and one foot out, and that's creating this, you know, it's like maybe they're feeling something for the first time in a long time. And it's shifting their energy from this cold, calculating, overthinking king to this passionate, I know what I want. Wow, this lights me up. This really come in like a wrecking ball. And all of a sudden, my cold demeanor is melting and I'm like putty in their hands. Or, you know, this is now I know what I want and I'm done thinking about it. It's time to act on it. It's time to act on it. And then we've got temperance. This is, you know, balancing. There's the 2 cups, right? 2 cups being alchemized. Somebody looking at the future, wanting to decide if they should explore this newfound passion. Because I don't think that they were a person that really sat in their emotions very easily. It was more, you know, I'm logical. I look at relationships logically. Like, what do they bring to the equation? It's like a marriage arrangement or a relationship arrangement. It's got to make sense. It's got to have purpose. It's got to be rationally thought out and have some kind of a meaning, a logical meaning. And this tower might be saying that, wow, all of a sudden I'm feeling things and I'm not used to feeling things. I'm used to thinking I'm used to being logical and composed. And so this could change. There's that Two of Swords. There's definitely a choice here that this masculine is looking at. Because with Temperance, that's, you know, balancing out two options. Two of Swords is I could do this or that. Two of Cups, twos, all twos. You got 3 twos here. The only one you're missing is the Two of Pentacles. Oftentimes the card that's missing is the one that tells most about the reading. And so this is not completely grounded, or this is still left this person off kilter. They're still dealing with the decision. Should I follow my heart and my desires, or should I go back to being rational and make my decisions based on logic? And usually when a person has a hard time connecting with their emotions and their desires, it's because of a past trauma where they harden. I'm hearing, I'm gonna harden my heart. I'm gonna swallow my tears. And so this person, I think this masculine's kind of been through some things where, you know, they learn to kind of leave their heart out of their decision making. And this Ace of Cups comes in, and all of a sudden they're trying on a new energy. You came in like a wrecking ball, and now I'm facing a new feeling. My heart's gushing, my blood's pumping, and I need to process this. I need to soul search. I need to go within to make this choice. And this is, you know, this person could have been raised this way. When I see the Hierophant, you know, it's tradition. This is the way it's always been. It's the way I've always been. It's the way my father taught me, or my mother taught me, or my religion taught me. But it's the spiritual teacher bringing clarity to the situation through this hermit energy. It's like, I'm going to go within. I'm going to talk to God about this conundrum, and I'm going to seek spiritual guidance so I can get clarity and make this decision. See? I'm going to go within to get clarity to make this decision. I like that energy. And you may, if you're not this masculine, you may not even know that this is going on. We're going to clarify and see. All right. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah. This person's really thinking hard. Thinking a lot about this cup. I really think they're if they did something in the past, if they made some kind of choice in the past that they regret with this Tower, they want to make it right. But this could just be new love, right? With the Page, it could be new love. And now I'm confused. I don't know. It's like they're stuttering. I've never felt this way before. I feel, instead of feeling powerful and intelligent, I'm feeling insecure and like childlike. You make me feel like a novice. This is new to me, these emotions. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's new love. New love. What are we thinking about? What are we overthinking? Whether we should trust it, take a leap of faith. Should I go for it? Should I go for it? Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Ten of Pentacles. So again, you know, maybe this was an established relationship. Maybe you and this person kind of made a go for it, and maybe it lost its luster. Maybe your guy got complacent or cold. And the Tower is, you know, the destruction of this commitment, this relationship. It could be many things. It could be the masculine in this has been through divorce before, has recently been through a divorce, and they didn't expect to fall for somebody so quickly afterward. Or this could be that they were raised in a family where the family structure fell apart and was destroyed somehow. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? You got to take whichever story fits you, because I feel like there's more than one coming. Yeah, my foundation crumbled. I'm barely holding on. You know, something happened in my family or in my finances or in my core that disrupted me. And now I have to start all over again. And so this could be a relationship that crumbled, and now this masculine is shifting his energy and now wants to fight for it, wants to rebuild it. Or this could just be the trauma that they've experienced that's made them the King of Swords. Or somebody out there, this is a brand new opportunity in love and commitment, and this person isn't sure if it's if they can or should be open to it. But look at it shifting. I like this. It's shifting. We're going from lack mentality. We're going through from abundance to lack, from cold to hot. Tell me about the King of Swords. Why is he here? Six of Swords. One more on that. See? Again, this could be, maybe this masculine suffered financial loss or went through a divorce, or maybe there was a breakup and they, you know, took the walk of shame. But they're trying to close this cycle out because something new is being offered. This is like the ending of a cycle of lack, of, you know, it could be, you know, it's about value. It doesn't have to be material value, although it could be. It could be, you know, that they come from, maybe they came from money and lost it all, and they're trying to rebuild their stability financially. Or it could be that they were in a committed relationship and it was destroyed, and there was divorce maybe, or a breakup, and now they're trying to rebuild their foundation, their stability. Or this could be, once upon a time we were something very solid, you and I, and the foundation crumbled, and now I'm wondering, overthinking, Can I fix it? Can I bring renewal? Can we love again? Lots of options in this one, guys. My Taurians, you guys are always my worldly people. So there's probably quite a few different storylines, not just one solid one. Tell me about the world. What are we wrapping up? The Nine of Cups. Oh, again. Gosh. It's the same story. So either this person comes from a family, a broken home, and they were traumatized as a child when it comes to commitment in love and relationships, home life. And they've always been kind of cold about marriage, about, you know, being happy, wish fulfillment. You know, they've got this attitude that, you know, all relationships lead to pain, heartache. But that is a cycle that's ending. It's ending. Deep down inside, this King of Swords has always wished for his happy ending, his union, his marriage, his stability. He's trying to rebuild it. So it's either, you know, once upon a time you guys were in a long-term committed relationship and it fell apart, and this king is trying to end whatever created that in order to create a new beginning, to get back to solid ground, back to happy, wish fulfilled. Or they're closing out a cycle with somebody else, and then you come in like a wrecking ball, and now they're having hope again. After losing hope, they've got hope again to heal, to maybe have that stability, that beautiful, happy ending, committed relationship. Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is he here? Oh, I regret. Loss, regret. I'm sad. Sad because I didn't act. Sad because I grew cold. Sad because I lost my luster, my passion, my vision. What is this Five of Cups? Fives are all about change, and you got two of them. See, what's shifting and changing is this person has gone within and realized something about themselves and about relationships, or you know, it doesn't have to be your relationship, it could be relationships in general. Maybe they're seeing things through new eyes. They're finding renewed hope again because of this Ace of Cups. It's an opportunity to really have my wishes fulfilled, but there's all this doubt and worry about, will it, you know, can I do it? Is it what I want? Will I regret it? Should I act on it? What should I do? How should I choose? They're going within to get the answers, which is the best place to find them. Tell me about Temperance, which can be divine timing. It's finding balance and healing. So if this is somebody you've already been with, you know, or was on your way to building a stable, secure future with, and something went wrong, well, no matter, I'm not seeing whose fault it is. This energy here looks like Spirit's coming in to balance it out and bring love in the future. Either between the two of you, or it's that Ace of Cups, right? Why is Temperance here? Dun, 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 dun. Knight of Cups. One more, please. That's my Knight in Shining Armor. I have all these feelings, but I'm confused and worried about, should I act on them? Should I offer them? If I offer them, will it be accepted? Will it be the right person, the right choice for my future? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Aww. See, again, this person's been rebuilding or wants to rebuild with you. Something happened that broke this person's stability or self-worth, or a committed relationship. Could be a divorce. I had to rebuild after losing one relationship before I could have something to offer in a new one. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Why is it here? Oops, too many. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Ooh, one more, please. One more. Look at the way this Nine of Wands is looking at this Queen of Wands. You see, the Hermit goes within to talk to God about its hopes, its dreams, its demons sometimes, its devils. This person wants to know if this is over. Is there hope? Is there hope for a new beginning? Is there hope to fix this, to rebuild it, to put it back together again? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. This person's worried about whether or not he should reach out or communicate or go for it or pursue this. He's wondering if it's over or if he'll be rejected. Yeah, I'm thinking rejection because I'm seeing this Knight of Cups and this Death card. Both are on a white steed. Both have the same posture, but look at the wings that the Knight of Cups has. And in the Death card, whatever he's got for feathers or whatever in his cap is dejected. It's like rejection. Is it over? Is it dead? Did I screw it up? Is it too late? But he's still here. You might hear from this person in the month of June. This is a communication card. This is somebody who's making a decision, thinking about, and that's what's shifting and changing, is going from cold to hot. But man, it doesn't come without its healing process. This person had to go deep inside and look at their wounds. And they really have to go for what they want in order to have it. Renewed hope, healing, faith, communication. Tell me about the Two of Wands. I'm getting a feeling like some of you may not know if this is your story. You're probably still here listening thinking, you know what? I haven't heard from this person. I really don't know what's going on with them. And if that's the case, Spirit's telling you what's going on with them. Tell me about the Two of Wands. What is this decision for the future? Five of Swords. King of Wands. King of Cups. So we've got 2, 3 kings here. Well, that's the decision about the future, is can we find our footing? Can we balance this out? Can I show up right? Can we heal this? There's worry. Who's the King of Cups? I want to know who he is. Is this a different person, Spirit? Or is this the same person? Show me what I need to know. Why is the King of Cups here? King of Pentacles. Wow, we got a lot of kings going on here. One more. One more. Yeah, I think this person there might be this might be a divorce. This might be somebody who didn't act on their emotions in a relationship. And so it fell apart. But now they're wanting their happiness in the future. Can I have it? They're worried, right? Can I fix it? Can I have it? A lot of decisions on the table. We got all the 2s. Choices. This could be a third-party situation. Maybe one person is in a committed relationship that's not working, and they have to leave it to have true happiness because maybe it's not working for them. I don't know, because you guys, there's a lot going on. There's that Ace of Cups. I cut the deck. Somebody knows what they want and they're willing to go after it. They know what they want for their future. They want the 10 of Cups. But something has to be healed, transmuted, changed, left behind, destroyed, rebuilt in order to have it. And this king is seriously going through a spiritual moment, trying to figure it out, trying to face their fears, trying to create change and make that decision, that choice to move forward. Oh, this could be a father wound, father-mother wound. This could be, again, a masculine energy that came from a broken home where there was lying and cheating and one-upmanship, and it was just drama, trauma. But if that's the case, then meeting you or meeting this Ace of Cups is really, really creating change, a whole new perspective, going from cold to hot, going through all of the emotions, all of the kings. And for some of you, this is just, one too many people in the equation. And somebody has to make a clear decision on what they want, and then they have to pursue it and go after it. And that means that, one person has to go away. So whether the female has more than one king, or if the king has more than one female. Because I saw the Queen of Swords, and I also saw, I think it was the Queen of Wands somewhere. Yep, right there. So we have two matches, Queen and King of Swords, Queen and King of Wands. And I did on the bottom of the deck see the Queen of Cups at one point. And so this could be a divine counterpart. That could be the reason why it's so spiritual, why, you know, the healing has to happen inside before it can manifest outside. But I'm not sure the exact story. The only real thing I'm sure about here is that somebody's really thinking hard about shifting and making a decision for the future that requires a complete and utter transformation and change of who they are inside. And it could be that they have to divorce one person to be with another. It doesn't have to be the story, guys. But by now, hopefully you know if this is your story, because I sure as hell don't know anything except for somebody is really chewing on it. Really, really chewing hard on it and going within to try and figure it out. All right. If this is your story, or if something in it resonated with you, because I think there's more than one story operating here, then we're going to now look at the person on your heart and mind's thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions in the month of June. And I'm going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot deck, not because I know that you're on a twin flame journey, because I wouldn't know, only you would know, but because I like the way the energy shows the thoughts, feelings, and intentions of the other person. And so it's a really good deck for what we're trying to achieve. If you like the deck, go to Mystic Moon Oracles on YouTube, and I'm sure you can find a link to purchase it. All right. Spirit, we would like clear, concise messages, clarity on this person, on the heart and mind of my viewer. What are their thoughts when they think about my viewer? Ooh, King of Swords, decisive action. Look at that. King of Swords has showed up how many times in how many different decks. This is the king of no nonsense. Decisive action. Oh, it's the Knight. I'm sorry. It's getting old, this deck. A little worn. So it's not the king, it's the Knight of Swords. Decisive action. So when they think about my viewer, they want to take action. They want to make a decision. We saw that, right? There's a big decision to be made. When they think about you, they want to make that decision and act on it. How do they feel in their heart space for my viewer? 8 of Wands, energy surge, communication. I told you, you might hear from this person, or you might have a lot of texting, a lot of communication in the month of June. And if you don't, it certainly is in his heart to create that. Because he's all lit up, right? He went from swords went from cool and collected to hot and passionate. Energy surge. What are his intentions toward my viewer? 10 of Wands. Well, that's not really intentions. That's more, well, yeah, it can be. My intention is to be responsible, or to release myself of any burdens that need to be let go of in order to go after my person. But I'm going to get one more on this just to bring clarity for me as I channel. Concrete ideas, decisive action. So the burden lies on this king, and he knows it. The burden lies on me to take action. The burden lies on me to have a concrete offer, concrete idea. I have to choose. And we see the process in the storyline of him knowing and working with that energy. So his intentions are good. He's making plans and coming up with concrete action and ideas. All right, so what is the action in the month of June, this decisive action? What's it going to look like? Is he going to get to it? Is he going to get to it? High Priestess, hidden knowledge. Spirit's being secretive. They're like, shh. Can I get one more? Oh my God, what did I just say? Spirit is being secretive. And I literally put my finger to my mouth and went, shh. Look at, shh. I don't think you're meant to know. I think it's a big secret. I think Spirit's like, let's surprise him. Let's surprise him. There is a strategy, there is ideas, and there is decisions. There will be, I think, communication. Will there just answer. Will there be communication in June? Spirit's like, I don't want to tell. It'll ruin the surprise. Success and recognition. I think there will be. Oh, look, message of love. Spirit's like, all right, if you really gotta know, I'm gonna tell you. Yes, there will be a message of love, and you will feel good about it. Six of Wands. But I think I just blew a secret. I think I just told you a secret. And remember, I'm reading a timeline of energy that you're currently in, or this person's currently in this energy surge. That can change. Every decision we make changes every outcome. But in the current timeline, maybe that's why Spirit was reticent to tell you, was because, the decision isn't solidly made yet. It's in the current energy, it's grinding, it's being decided upon. But it's definitely leaning toward a message of love and success.
She wants me to bring me a Connie up.
What?
She wants you to bring me a Connie up.
Well, if I'm done in time.
You making tomato sauce?
Yeah, what are you making? Make sure the date's good. Sorry, guys. All right, we're almost done. Okay, so we got their thoughts, their feelings, and intentions, and maybe even a secret from the universe that this person is definitely leaning toward reaching out to you. Even though they're afraid, they have a deep fear of being manipulated by love, by their heart. My heart fools me. My heart has tricked me in the past. I've been manipulated emotionally. I don't know why I'm shuffling these. We're going on to messages now. Messages for my viewer from their person. Now remember, these are subjective, and I'm reading for a collective, so every message will not hit home for you. For some of you it will, for some of you it won't. If it does, it's meant for you, and if it doesn't, just leave it for another person viewing this that it might hit home for instead of you. All right, messages for my viewer from their person in the month of June. Oh, no. That one I wanted. I felt it. Let's do that again. Jessie, be quiet. Look at this. There's that King of Wands that, going from cold to hot. I want to get you drunk because I imagine you naked. If that's not, doesn't sound like your person, then don't own it. But somebody obviously has a lot of passion. All right, I'm a very jealous person. I told you there might have been other people involved. I miss you. Do you? I just dream and wish for everything. Yeah, they definitely have been going through it. I am manifesting you. I hope you'll wait for me. I want you to choose. No, they don't. They know. They know that the burden of choice lies with them. They know it, but maybe in their cowardice, they might wish you would choose so they don't have to. And we do have the devil energy here twice. I imagine you naked. I want to get you drunk and have sex. That's just passion, guys. I don't think that's a negative thing. It's definitely masculine energy. See, masculines express through physical touch and you know, it's very physical for them. For women, it's usually more emotional. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, it's energy. But this is definitely masculine energy that's been coming out in this entire reading. I don't know what Jesse's making, but it smells good. I haven't eaten much today. I ate some eggs earlier. All right, Spirit, for my viewer, the person on their heart and mind, what would they like to say to my viewer? Okay. Bottom of the deck. You are the best thing in my life. That's I do think for some of you, this is a relationship that fell apart that's wanting to come back together again. For others of you, don't take it if it's not yours. Because see, there's memories here. I remember every detail of that day. Could be the day you met, could be the day it fell apart, could be the day they saw you with someone else, or vice versa. I wish I could take back my words. I love you. I wonder if you're happy without me, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay. Those are your messages. We're going to take a look at getting you some advice from Spirit, because I don't think the burden of action is on you if you resonate with being the feminine. If you're the masculine watching this, whether you're a man or just masculine energy, because lots of women are very dominant and masculine in their energy. So if you are the masculine energy, it's your burden. The burden lies on you to make this decision. It doesn't lie on the feminine. Kombucha. Good stuff. And it usually tastes like crap, but this, I personally like the taste of this. All right, for advice, what are we going to use for advice? You are my last zodiac. I'm so proud of myself. I took 7-8 days off of recording, which put me 5 days behind, hitting my June 1st mark. But I'm not that late. Could have been a lot worse, considering. All right, advice for my viewer from their person. Advice from Spirit for my viewer from, not from their person, from Spirit, about their person. Timeout. I think a timeout happened. We have karmic completion. And we did see the king with the world card, which is a completion, a cycle completed. And so maybe this was a hard lesson to learn, but it's lesson learned. And we have teaching and learning, so it could very well be a karmic connection, which doesn't mean it's a bad connection, doesn't mean it's not going to happen or it's not going to be beautiful or end beautifully. It just means that the two of you had a soul contract to come together to teach each other very deep spiritual lessons and to heal a karmic debt of some sort, or karmic lesson. Doesn't have to be a debt, could just be a karmic lesson. And then we have abundance, number 88. So there's a lesson to be learned, a lesson that's being taught to be learned, a karmic completion, and abundance lies in it somewhere. And I am seeing the gold star, time out, perseverance, change, patience, and self-love. Very spiritual connection you have with this person. So I hope this resonated in some way, shape, or form. We're going to get you a timing card now. Remember, time is not real. It's more about vibrational alignment. It's about vibrational alignment. So if it happens, or when it happens, is all according to whether or not you vibrationally match. But I like timing cards because who knows? Maybe it'll hit home. Timing for my viewer. Haha, I saw this. This wanted to pop out and I put it right back in the deck. And we have on the bottom of the deck, happening now. Time is fleeting, so don't miss the opportunity. Countdown, passing, limited. And we have your choice. You're running the show. You get to decide power, authority, and status. And this whole reading was read from the masculine point of view. It would just do my heart good to know that perhaps masculines are now watching tarot readings to get spiritual guidance. If you feel so called, you can drop in the comments whether or not you identify as the masculine. If you're the feminine, then this is all of this is happening right now. That's why, there's that surge of energy. That's all those decisions that are being looked at. There's all of this completion and all of it's happening right now. But it's your choice whether or not you want it, or if it's right for you, or if you're in alignment with it vibrationally. So this has been your reading for the month of June. Please drop me a comment if you feel so inclined, telling me a little bit about your story and if it resonated and etc. If you'd like to book a personal private reading, everything you need is in the description box below. And if this is where we part ways until the next upload, then namaste, my friend. The divine within me recognizes and honors the divine within you. And since our paths have crossed, it's beautiful. Namaste.